is time. It is time to brew your best beer. The 2017 SJPorr Challenge Gold sponsors: Bouncer, keeping the dregs out with their inline filter for homebrewers. The Brew Bag, simply the best way to brew great beer in your home. Yakima Valley Hops, with over 140 hop varieties available. Omega Yeast Labs, supplying homebrewers with high-quality yeast. And a special thanks to our silver sponsor, BrewTubers Online Brewers Club.
Hello and welcome to this year's first SJPorr beer review. I've already actually done one beer, but unfortunately the video didn't work, so apologies to whoever brewed 53G27F34H. It was a pretty nice beer, but I failed miserably to record anything about it. So, for today's video we have a black IPA. This is 71M 24S 39G. And about this beer, most people would use fonts that are actually legible. This beer is all about hops, large amounts of something, lots of hops. I think it's basically saying lots of hops. I'm going to go with lots of hops. Excellent, so let's get on with it and get it in the glass. Appears to be reasonably well carbonated. It certainly meets the description of a black IPA. Nice head. Aroma has a reasonable amount of hop in it. Some citrus. Backed by a little bit of malt. Touch with some herbal notes there as well. Perhaps some of the more classical hops. And then we're back into the classical citrusy, fruity aromas with a hint of pine, perhaps. Maybe even pushing into the catty region, but not in a bad way. Behind the hops there's a hint of perhaps some chocolate, maybe a sort of almost into the cocoa region rather than just chocolate. And some caramel, in a paler sort of caramel, just as you start cooking sugar sort of level. And it goes back into citrus with perhaps some more orange. And back to the appearance, the head's fading fairly rapidly, but not in a terrible way. It's certainly dark, pretty opaque. Now I'm getting some sort of ruby highlights through it, and actually get some light through it. It's not actually hazy. Let's go on to the flavour. Once again, those citrus hops come straight to the fore, backed by that little hint of chocolate and actually a fairly firm amount of cocoa, and some caramel. The hops are not as evident in the flavour as they were in the aroma. Backed off somewhat. Heading into the orangey region with a bit of pith, perhaps. The bitterness is quite low for an IPA, but the more modern IPAs can take it quite low. There's still a bit there, backed by the roast. In fact, in many ways, there's more roasty flavour than there is bitterness there, which is interesting. Coming through at the end. So try a bit more. There's a little bit of chalkiness perhaps to it. Perhaps something with the water, maybe. But no, it's a very pleasant beer. I believe it's time for me to actually work out some scores, so I will see you with the next beer soon.